SLIPSIL multi-plugs are used for the fire-safe and gas and watertight sealing of conduits carrying several pipes or cables. These multi-plugs consist of 2, 3 or 4 identical parts, enabling the installation of the plug after the cables or pipes have been installed. All you need for installing the SLIPSIL multi-plug is CSD lubricant, and for larger plugs, a hammer and a piece of wood. The conduits should be ground out at both ends to prevent damage to the SLIPSIL multi-plug during installation. Of course, you can also use the special CSD conduit sleeves. First, the inner side of the conduit should be lubricated thoroughly with CSD lubricant along a distance that approximately corresponds with the length of the SLIPSIL multi-plug. Next, all parts of the plug are lubricated on the inner and outer side, including the connecting surfaces. Always use sufficient lubricant. This eases the installation significantly and helps realize optimum tightness. The lower 2 segments of the 5-fold multi-plug or the lower segment of the 2-fold or 3-fold multi-plug are placed under the pipes and pushed into the conduit as far as the first serration. The first serration is smaller than the other serrations to allow positioning of the plug into the conduit. Next, the other segments of the plug are placed around the remaining pipes and pushed into the conduit as far as the first serration. The segments are then pushed by hand evenly, serration after serration, further into the conduit. For larger multi-plugs, a hammer and a piece of wood can be used to push the plug segments into the conduit. Don't hammer directly on the plug in order to avoid damage to the plug itself. The flanged edge of the sealing plug must be flush against the front side of the conduit. After installing the plug, remove any extra lubricant with a dry cloth. Make sure the compressed air is released from time to time by inserting a lubricated screwdriver between the plug segments.